What up? All right. This is a test. This is probably not going to be published. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this interface that I'm using. If that intro song actually played, it sounded like ass coming through these headphones. But, oh well. This is probably not going out, but this is just practice. All right. So, this is the TKO podcast hosted by me, Scott Walker. Basically, I'm just going to talk about things that interest me, which is stand up comedy, combat sports, fighting, such as mixed martial arts, Muay Thai, kickboxing, boxing, fucking you name it. Primarily combat sports that involve punching and kicking, any form of striking. But I fuck with it all. We're also going to talk about training, strength training, conditioning, protocols, my regimens, what I advise, things I think are good practices. If you want some advice on working out, mixed martial arts training, shit like that. That's been my main passion for most of my life, the past 2 decades. If you're not into mixed martial arts or stand-up comedy, then this fucking podcast really isn't for you, bro. Just go ahead and hit pause and go do whatever gay shit you're into. Because I'm only into the cool shit, and that's stand-up comedy and combat sports. That's what I'm into. All right. Hey, at least I'm passionate about something, you know? A lot of people are out here. They go work, they come home, they eat. Maybe they watch some TV and play some video games. That's their life. They don't have passions. Fucking dorks. I'm out here fucking working on becoming a fucking as close to a world-class fighter as I possibly can, even though I'm not a world class. Not even that good. But I'm fucking training. I'm training like a motherfucker. Dude, I'm fucking 250 pounds. I'm 6'1". I'm a fucking jacked diesel truck. All right? Let's get that straight off the rip. Okay, we're only 3.5 minutes into this. Let's just get this out of the way right now, dude. I'll fucking beat your ass. I'll fuck you up. All right? And stand-up comedy. I try to be funny. Does it work all the time? Fuck no. I bomb. So what? I'll fight them. Sometimes it's funnier to bomb. You think it's fucking hilarious just to crush and be the man? No, dude. It's way funnier if you suck. It's way funnier if you fucking suck. No. But sometimes it goes great. And then I'm just like, oh, that's sick. That was sick. I just crushed. I'm hilarious. And then sometimes I'm in a fucking shit room with people that fucking don't know shit about comedy and they fucking suck. And they have no personality, no sense of humor. And I'll tell some fucking solid ass jokes, quality riffs, well written material. And they just fucking don't giggle. Why? I don't know. They're fucking brain dead retards. Dude, maybe we will put this out. I don't know. I'm digging this. I'm catching a vibe right now. This is a solo podcast, so I'm just fucking riffing off the dome, bro. I'm like fucking Eminem and 8 Mile, except for I'm black. For the people that don't know me, I am black. I can say it, and I will. Don't Google my name. Don't look me up on Instagram. Just trust me, I'm black. So besides that, comedy, fighting, training. Those are my 3 favorite things to do in my spare time. We're also going to just talk about general thoughts and advice, you know? Just things I think about. What are those things? I'm fucking into science. I'm fucking into history, man. I'm fucking into all kinds of shit. I seek knowledge. You want to know why? Because I'm a bright person. I have a large IQ. substantial. I seek knowledge. I seek wisdom. You want to know? You want to know what? You want to know something? You hear that? That's how you pick up on knowledge. You listen. Sometimes that's the first lesson I'm going to teach you guys on this podcast. What you just experienced right there, that little break where there's nothing, that's when learning happens. Sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and open your ears. It's a problem people have nowadays. Everybody loves to talk, but they don't know how to fucking listen, okay? That is a problem. That is a fucking problem. Like back to stand up. It's like these people can hear they heard me say a joke, but they don't know what they're hearing. Follow me on this. It's like that's the same thing with mixed martial arts. People see it and they're like, "Oh, this is barbaric." Simply barbaric. They don't know what they're seeing. You can't see art if you don't understand it. Like if I went to a fucking museum and looked at Picasso and shit, I'd be like, I mean, yeah, it's a cool painting. I mean, I'd put it in my house, I guess. I'd give you like $20 for it, maybe. That painting's not worth $20. That painting's worth millions of dollars. Maybe it's fucking priceless. I don't know that. Cuz I'm not really into like paintings and art and shit. So it's like I can't see value in something I don't know about. I don't even know what I'm looking at because I have no understanding of it. So these people that say MMA is barbaric or my jokes aren't funny, you don't know what you're seeing and you don't know what you're hearing, dumbass. You fucking need to learn up on shit. One thing about me, bro, you know, this podcast is really niche, I would say, because you know, if you're not into stand-up comedy or fighting or working out and training, then this is gonna be pretty fucking boring, honestly. But I think it is good to have passions, and some people might think it's cringe that I'm passionate about some of these things. Some people might think it's cringe I'm doing a podcast and doing a podcast talking about it. You know what actually is cringe? Not having any passions. Not really having anything you work hard at. No disciplines. You're just out here being a bum. Being a certified bum. Come on, guys. We gotta do better. This is 2025. We gotta save Los Angeles. Los Angeles is on fire right now. You know what's kind of funny? Nah, it's not really that funny. But 30% of the firefighters that are fighting the fires in Los Angeles are inmates, incarcerated individuals. 30% of them. I was like, what kind of the longest yard program is the state of California running? It's like, all right, when you guys are done fighting this fire, we're gonna set you guys up with a football team, and you're gonna play the guards. Adam Sandler is gonna be your quarterback. Nelly, famous rapper Nelly, is gonna be your running back. Now I looked up what the program was, and it's called Conservation Camp. Yo, be careful. Where'd you guys fucking learn about this program? 1940s Germany, bro? Conservation camp? You're tiptoeing on a thin line there, brother. Tiptoeing on a thin line. What else has been happening lately? The incident in New Orleans happened on New Year's. Okay, let me tell you about this. Let's back this up. All right, so I posted a clip of my standing up comedy on December 27th Me talking about drinking and driving. It's a joke I have, and I posted it 2 days after Christmas. It started getting a lot of views. It got up. It's over 1,000,000 views right now. Um, but as it was gaining views, I on New Year's Eve I got an ad about like being safe, and I was like, "Well, why am I seeing an ad for this about driving?" And I looked it up, and I was like, "What day of the year has the most DUI arrests?" And New Year's Eve has the most DUI arrests of any day in the entire year. And within the first 4 hours of New Year's Day, between 12 and 4 AM, that is when the most drunk driving fatalities happen of any day all year. So it's the Super Bowl of drunk driving. Okay. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Most DUIs, most drunk driving fatalities. And so I went to bed. You know, the jokes making the rounds. People are seeing it. They're digging it. That's cool. So I'm gaining notoriety as a proponent of drinking and driving, and that being my favorite game. I wake up on New Year's Day to find out that somebody in a truck has driven through New Orleans and killed like over 10 people and injured a bunch of other people. And immediately my thought is, oh, fuck. That dude was definitely drunk driving. This is terrible PR for the drunk driving community, you know? It's not a good look. It's getting a lot of attention nationwide. And then I hear that the college football playoff game between Georgia and Notre Dame has been rescheduled. And I was like, Jesus, man, what is going on? And then so I was like, man, this is really just bad timing for me to post that clip, and this happened. But then I found out that they found an ISIS flag in the truck and that it was a terrorist attack. And I was like, man, I have never been so relieved to find out that something was a terrorist attack. I was like, oh my God, I was over here stressing about him being a drunk driver, and it was simply an act of terror. Thank God. But as I got that sense of relief, I started to think about it, and I was like, maybe out there somewhere, there's a Muslim guy that's in the exact opposite situation of me. He's like a devout Muslim. He hears about this truck killing dozens of people, and he's like, oh my God, please let this be a drunk driver. Like, don't let this be a terrorist attack. This is bad PR for the Muslim community. Like, please just let this be like a drunk driver. Don't blame this on the Muslims. Please don't let this be us. And then it comes out it's a terrorist attack. He's like, damn it, man. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me, man? This is what's wrong with it, man. It's like, it's so hard being a Muslim because, like, almost all Muslims are cool, chill people. You know, we don't wish harm upon anybody else. It's just this small minority of extremists that go too far and kill people that give the rest of us a bad name. And I was like, holy shit. That's the same way I feel about the drunk driving community. Because, like, most of us, chill, cool people, we don't wish harm on anyone. We're just trying to get home, okay? Most of us are good people. We don't hurt or kill anyone. But there's this small minority of extremists that go too far and don't know when to stop and what their limits are and end up killing people that give the rest of us a bad name. It's crazy. It really is crazy. The Muslim and the drunk driving community. It's a lot alike. A lot alike. What if what if Kendrick Lamar just sang like Frank Sinatra? You know? Certified lover boy. Certified pedophile. Freaky ass N-word. He's a 69 god. Frank Sinatra, Kendrick Lamar. Frank Sinatra, Kendrick Lamar. Frank Sinatra, Kendrick Lamar. Um, man, it's really hard trying to articulate your thoughts when you're also holding down the block and representing for your entire community at the same time. It's really hard, honestly. You know what's really funny? Actually, today I found out that like AI is coding itself. Like AI is getting so good at coding. Like Mark Zuckerberg said on Joe Rogan's podcast, he's like, yeah, in a couple of years, like you could basically hire AI as like a coder, like to work at your company. And what's so funny about that is in the past decade, there's been so many ads out about like, hey, are you looking for a career change? Learn how to code. So people are jumping ship to coding that's literally just about to get replaced by AI. Fucking retards. You got to find something that's irreplaceable, guys. You got to find a job that's irreplaceable. If you can be replaced by a self-checkout machine or AI, hey, you picked something bad. That's what's one thing with school, okay? With college. Um I think a lot of people in college when they pick a major, some people don't think about what they're actually going to do after college. They're just it's cool that you picked something that interests you. But if you don't actually have a plan of what you're going to do with that, like if you majored in history or English and you're not going to be a fucking history teacher or English teacher, what the fuck are you doing? I love history. I wish I could have majored in history, but I knew I wasn't going to be a history teacher, so I didn't fucking do it. And one of my hometown buddies was we were talking about like student loan debt, and I was like, student loan debt relief, and I was like, no, man, don't. Like, if you fucking pay off your student loans like everyone else did, man. If you took out a fucking loan on a degree like history or fucking psychology, and you couldn't fucking if you didn't have a plan, you didn't get a job, you can't pay it off. That was on you, dude. You signed up for that. And one of my buddies was like, "Man, you shouldn't get punished for a decision you made when you were fucking 18." I was like, "Dude, what are you talking about? You could murder someone at 18. Are you saying like if someone kills somebody at 18, they shouldn't be held accountable for making that decision? You're an adult, dude. You got to start thinking about the future. If you're into fashion, cool. Don't major in fashion. I don't know. That's I mean, maybe you'll get a job in fashion. I don't know. You just got to think about it. And before you rack up student loan debt, you'd be better off just getting into a studying a trade or just getting a job. You learn more on the job than in fucking taking a bullshit degree. Taking out student loan debt for a bullshit degree? Dude, you could have just been making money working, actually gaining experience on the job. Only get a degree if it's going to add value into your life. Don't rack up debt on a bullshit ass diploma that is literally gonna make you $0. It's like, oh yeah, I graduated. I studied psychology, but I'm trying to get a job in like corporate America. It's kind of difficult, honestly. I probably shouldn't have majored in psychology. Yeah, fucking dumbass. Probably should have fucking thought about that. One thing about me is I don't open my mail. I don't. I don't. I don't check my mailbox for weeks on end. sometimes months. Like, I only check my mailbox if I ordered an Amazon package and there's something of value out there for me. Like, if I ordered some, like, Element electrolyte packets, Imma go get them at the mailbox. You know why? Because I care about my electrolyte balance. I'm on a very strenuous training schedule, 7 days a week, strength training, conditioning, mixed martial arts training, yoga, running outside. I'm doing shit. So I need my electrolytes. That's the only shit I care about in my mailbox. But if there's a fucking white envelope, um, from anyone, I'm just like, "Oh, cool. I'll bring it in. I'll set it on my counter for 6 months, not opening it." I'm not. There's nothing that says I legally have to open my mail. If there is, tell me about it. I don't think there is, though. You could send me you could send me a letter, dog. Send me a letter. I'm not opening it. You can't force me to open it. It's my mailbox, it's my mail. I'll throw it out if I want to. So what happens is I bring these white envelopes in. I'll set them on the counter. They'll stay there for a couple months. I'll think about opening them. Never do. And then after like 6 months, I'm like, dude, this letter is probably like 6 months old. Whatever the fuck it is, doesn't even matter anymore. I just chuck it. All our bills are on auto pay. Everything's done through a computer, man. If you want me to read something or you want to send me something, you got to call me, text me, or email me. I'm not doing this whole U.S. Postal Service shit with you, dog. We ain't doing this back and forth, bro. I ain't putting stamps on shit. I ain't licking paper sealed. I ain't ripping them open. Okay? We're not doing that. This is 2025, bro. 2025. It's like, what is it? What is it? A credit card statement? Bitch, I went paperless a long time ago. We got paperless statements in here. You think I'm stressing over a credit card statement? I don't give a damn about that. I got my online login. I make payments online on Wells Fargo. I can pull statements off the damn platform. Go paperless. You're out here fucking wasting paper. Wasting fucking federal employee time. Getting all this shit mailed around. Why? Because you're outdated. Update your shit, bro. I feel like I was gonna talk about some other shit. Talked about the Muslims and drunk driving comparison. Oh man, lost my train of thought, bro. Well, we're gonna talk more about fighting, maybe in the next episode. I don't think I got there, but all right, just talk a little bit about it. So I've been doing kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, for almost 20 years. I competed a lot when I was younger, 15 and 16. Did a lot of boxing and kickboxing, and Muay Thai. A lot of striking. I wrestled some too. Did a little bit of jiu-jitsu, but I'm a striker. Okay, I'm just trying to throw hands. And that's, to me, honestly, that's the number one thing I've learned the most about life is from fighting. It takes everything from you. It requires everything from you, and it will take everything from you. It's human chess, and it's not something that dumb people do. There's very intelligent people there's very, very intelligent people that compete and practice, not just compete, but practice martial arts. Like even I said Mark Zuckerberg earlier. Mark Zuckerberg's very into jiu-jitsu. He's a billionaire. He fucking is thinking about doing an MMA fight this year, which is stupid. He should not do that. But I mean, there's a lot of very, very smart people, very intelligent people that understand the discipline uh, and why martial arts are so incredible, because that is where you learn the most about yourself, and it is such a good representation of life and dealing with struggle and adversity, because it's you. Okay, so you sign up for you're competing and fighting now. You've been training for X amount of years. You're dangerous. You're a bad motherfucker. So you're like, oh yeah, I think I'm good at this, and dude, I could win. Like maybe I'm good enough to even go pro someday. You know, maybe I'll fucking I want to go on and win a world championship. So you sign up for fighting. You're competing. You got to fight in a month or 2 months. You're training 3 times a day. Like I did most of my fighting when I was 15, 16. So, and I did it during the summer, so I didn't have school. My boxing gym was an hour away. I mean, dude, in the summer there'd be days where I'd wake up at 5 in the morning. I'm 16 years old. I was just now able to drive, so I can do my actual fighting camps, my training camps. So I wake up at 5, drive an hour over there. We get there at 6. Me and a couple other fighters, first workout of the day, 6 a.m. We go run 6 miles. All right, get done with the 6 miles. What's next? We do fucking basically like CrossFit ass shit, slamming sledgehammers into tires, flipping tires, dragging tires, sprinting hills with weight vests on. Okay, that's workout number 2 of the day. Then we have our first boxing or kickboxing workout right before lunch. And then we get some food, maybe try to take I mean, you're at the gym the whole day. This is your life. Okay. You're not, this is the, I was 16 years old. My friends, this was the summer. I knew my friends were at the pool. I was like, damn, man, that sounds kind of fun. But you know what? This is what I signed up for. And I'm here to fuck somebody up. And if I don't train, I'm going to get fucked up. And that's not going to happen. So I'm going to be here all day, every day. And I'm going to dominate because it takes everything and it requires everything to be successful at that. So you eat, sleep, wake up, another afternoon workout, mid-afternoon workout. Hopefully you have another snack, and then you spar at nighttime. So it's like multiple workouts a day, all day, every day. And maybe you rest once or twice on the weekend. Like maybe you got to rest on like Sunday, because that's when the gym's closed. But that is what it takes. So you're doing that, all the strength training, conditioning, skills training, live sparring. I'm talking like you're a kid in a gym. I'm 16 years old. I'm 160 pounds, not very experienced. I'm fighting guys up to 250 pounds, 6'4", twice my age, professional experience. And some of them don't take it easy on people. Some of them want to fucking hit you hard. So you fucking rack up some hard rounds. I mean, that shit, that is how you fucking become a man. That's real life shit. There's nothing more real in this world than pain. Real pain. Like, I'm not talking about heartbreak. Dude, there's nothing more real than getting hit in the fucking face. When you get hit in the fucking face, you're like, okay, nothing matters now. Nothing matters other than this altercation right here. I'm in battle with this other human being right now who's also a trained killer, bigger than me, more experienced than me, maybe a professional fighter. So all that matters right now is defending myself and fucking trying to beat this guy's ass. It's a battle of minds. It's a battle of the physical condition, and it's a battle of wills. Who wants it more? You have to be able to outthink. You have to want it more, and you have to be physically conditioned enough It takes everything. It takes everything. And the person you're going up against, if it's a real fight, if it's a good fight, he's going to be a dangerous motherfucker. Okay? And there's multiple fights going on at the same. Okay, so the basic level fight is you versus this person. Then the bigger fight is you versus yourself and how much you want it. That is what life is about. Everything is a challenge, a struggle, and an obstacle. And it's on you to figure out how bad do you want it and how far are you going to fucking go. Like, how much does it mean to you? Do you want to go to the pool in the summer? Or do you want to fucking come to the gym and fucking fight a dude that's a professional fighter? Not a lot of people want to do that. A lot of people want to go fucking rip gainers, rip can openers, fucking play sharks and minnows. Nah, bro. We ain't playing sharks and minnows, bro. We in the deep end with the sharks. Throwing haymakers. That's what it's all about, dog. The rise of UFC and MMA is crazy, man. Because when I was